Have you already left? Looks like Miss Producer had quite a productive business trip. I feel a little regretful I couldn't go with you. Yes, 2 days earlier than originally planned. You actually do need to change your flight. Have you heard this poem? As you stand on the bridge and take in the view, a sightseer in view beholds you from a balcony. The bright moon adorns your window, while you adorn another's dream. I missed you. For you, I can wait forever. I believe I already answered this question. I came simply because I missed you. Not at all. I finished up my work and was awaiting your return. But perhaps because you weren't around, I felt like time was passing so slowly. I couldn't stop thinking about you. And so, I thought I'd come to you instead. How so? I won't deny it. If I'm like this occasionally, will it bother you? You still haven't told me what you've discovered on your trip here to Venice. As the subject of your profile piece, Miss Producer, I'm fairly curious. Yes, a very nice ring to it, and it does indeed fit perfectly. Not bad at all. Perhaps you didn't actually fail to find those traces I might have left. Perhaps they just weren't there to be found. Or one could say, they've grown along with us. You even went to Burano Island. I stood right where you were standing and took a picture too. Although, it appears it really has changed since then. At the time, I was quite curious. I heard that buildings on this island were specially built by the fishermen to help guide people returning late through the fall. By painting neighboring houses different colors, it made it easier to find their own houses. And then I took a picture. That's all. If these villagers all saw the different colors as signifying home, then for me at the time, there was no color to represent my home. If there was anything I left behind back then, it was probably a question. I was wondering, would there be a color in this world that belonged only to me? I did. I know a place that might be able to fix it. Would you like to go? I dropped a camera here once too, although I wasn't as fortunate. I dropped it right on the cobblestone. Ordinarily, the roll of film would have been ruined, but I wanted to try to get it fixed anyway. So I walked a long way looking for a repair shop. But it didn't seem this hard to find at the time. The owner of this shop is a skilled craftsman. I expect he'll be able to help us out. Although it has been over 10 years now, perhaps... Yes. He has scars on his right wrist. When I noticed, my camera was already in his hands. Unfortunately, all I could do was wait here. Although at the time, I probably looked quite calm and collected. If that's what you think, then I guess I've unknowingly generated some good luck. Although at the time, I took a photo from this angle. That does indeed seem to be the case. Let's go take a gondola ride. He did not. He stood on the bridge a while because he discovered something of interest to him. I want to find some changes in this world. Just like this city that's sinking every year, its existence here is like a signal or a sign. Ultimately, it will disappear completely, but this gradual disappearance will bring with it different effects and changes, which makes me curious. Even though, at the time I wasn't sure when I'd be able to confirm these changes. Today, I found the answer. Will there be a surprise? You're going with a candid shot for a slot as important as the cover photo? Since it's my birthday, will you grant the birthday boy a wish? I have a little idea for the cover photo of our 4th keepsake album. Have you heard the other legend about this bridge? How about that one in the corner? You're not curious why I picked it? It's because its icing doesn't look very alive, just like the one we made in England last year. After all, since then, Miss Teacher never tested her teaching abilities again. While you've been in Venice and I was alone, I used the ingredients and materials that you'd slyly gathered to practice a few times. I was quite looking forward to demonstrating my icing skills for you this year. Perhaps to protect the books from the effects of a flood. This place is under sea level, and every year during the high water period in Venice, the water comes in and floods this place. I vaguely recall the owner at the time chatting with his friend about how to mitigate this flood damage. Now it appears he has indeed found a decent method. Oh, right. I believe this bookshop can mail postcards for you. I thought you might find that fun. Want to go check it out? It sounds a lot like that time capsule event we did at the New Light bookstore before. All right. If we're going to open them together next year, then there can be no peeking. What are you looking at? I never thought I'd see it again. At the time, I thought it would get sent to that address that doesn't exist anymore and get lost in some unknown corner of the world. But it turns out it was here. If I hadn't come to see you, I probably never would have found it. Thank you. After getting to know you, it's hard not to be selfish.